I'd love to talk to Alicia now about this amazing and wonderful announcement that you will be directing an episode this next season.
I didn't know we were making the announcement here. This is so exciting.
That's
Yes, I am.
that's huge. That's huge. I
I
know
know.
Coleman's directed and Lenny's directed. So let's talk about directing. When did you decide this was something that you wanted to do? How are you going to approach it? What are you looking forward to?
I'm so excited. Like, I cannot tell you just how excited I am. I think it's something I've wanted to do, honestly, for a few years now, but I didn't think I had quite the handle on it yet. And I hadn't had a chance to shadow direct, which is where you shadow one of the directors, our reoccurring directors on the show. And in my case, I'm really lucky at the moment. I get to shadow our producing director, Mikey Satchazine, which is super exciting. But I had wanted to do it for a long time. And then just before season 7 started, I was like, I just have to throw my hat in the ring and just see if Ian and Andrew will let me do it. And everyone was just so supportive and encouraging. And they were like, of course, that would be amazing. And we would love for you to do that. I'd seen Lainey and Coleman do it, and how it had changed their perspectives as an actor, as a, someone in the film and TV industry. It was another creative layer that I've wanted to explore for a really long time. And I just knew I had to throw my hat in the ring and give it a shot. I'm so nervous, but it's going to be great.
It's going to be amazing. And especially because you've had so much experience just working on shows, but particularly this show you've been with since the beginning.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
this, you know the world of the show so well. It's going to be so incredible. And I really hope that we're able to do a Talking Dead for the episode you direct so you can come on and talk about the experience.
Yeah, that would be really, really cool. I think, yeah, it's definitely having that, knowing the show from the pilot is one of the reasons why I felt I could do it too, because I know the show inside and out. I know, and I know I know and love our crew and cast so much that it feels like the next step in a way.
Well, let's talk about where Alicia is at in this as we're ending the season and going to the next one. So the last time we saw Alicia, Teddy has her locked away in a bunker and she screams something to the effect of, I won't make the world what you hope or want for me to make it. What does she mean by that?
She's this pawn in his game. And I think, Alicia's so against being forced to do anything that isn't authentically her or herself. And here's this madman, essentially, who's betting on her being able to lead a group of people in a situation that she never intended for herself to be in. And I think what really is becoming a defining trait of Alicia is that she's a reluctant leader. I think she's never wanted to be in that position. I don't think she's ever really seen herself as a leader. I think she's fiercely protective of the people she's with, and an amazing warrior as well. But she doesn't see herself in that position. So it's sort of a defiant proclamation of, I'm not going to do what you want me to do, because she doesn't believe that that's the person she is. But I think it weirdly is also kind of part of her defining characteristic, that she is sort of meant to be in that situation. I think one thing I did want to mention as well is a shout out to John Glover, who played Teddy. He carried the back half of this season as a villain with just such amazing chops. He is such an incredible actor and brought so much to this season. And I think we all wanted to just give a shout out to him because he's so amazing. And unfortunately he can't be here right now, but he really made this season what it was. So yeah.
He's such an incredible actor in everything that he does. I was so excited when y'all added him to the cast this season. So it was just an amazing choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we were all excited as well. Because he's one of those actors where you kind of go, John Glover's doing it. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Game on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We loved having him
Yeah.
around. He was a huge amount of fun. As much fun as
Yeah.
he was on camera, he was just a party every time off camera. He was just
He's a beautiful actor.
Yeah.
lovely.
And he just
lovely guy
keeps
to
you
be
on your
around.
toes every time, every scene. You're just on your toes. Like, what is he going to do next? He's such a just creative inspiration all the time. He's just never playing it by the book. He's doing it as freely as possible. It's so fun to play with. It's so fun to act with. Yeah.
And I think it's a real
rad.
testament to our show and what we're doing that we're getting actors like John Glover and Keith Carradine kind of coming over and joining us.
Absolutely. We have a fan question. T Walking D World wants to know which character currently on the show has had the biggest impact on Alicia, and who has she had the biggest impact on?
Whoa. I don't know who she's had the biggest impact on. I feel like that's not for me or her to say, really. But I guess the character, I do think that obviously Victor Strand has always been such a pillar of what the old world was for her, and then moving through, he cannot not be such an influential figure for her. But really, Morgan, I think there's a lot of similarities between Alicia and Morgan and what they represent, and he's always been able to bring her back to what seeing the good in people means, and following what you think is the good path, the right path. But in terms of who she's influenced the most, I don't know.